the people of my constituency and the greater northeastern region have not seen any supplies from outside. And you wonder, for 60 years we've not had the necessary infrastructure that will enable our people get the services that they require. Sometimes we wonder, are we really part and parcel of this country called Kenya? Or as I said it before, we are not yet Kenyan. And that has to stop. So my message is, with very little change in those 60 years, with the infrastructure in deplorable conditions, with very little done in terms of relief for those people who've been stuck in water, and there have been the unsung heroes, the mothers and fathers who decided to stay at home to ensure the safety of their children because the water had filled every little hole and every little place, and the possibility of their children drowning was really high. And also, I mean, the only saving grace we had in those three and a half weeks were the drivers of those lorries and the owners of those lorries that were stuck in the mud, on the roads, who eventually, after seeing the suffering the people were going through, opening up to selling the food to the people. That was the only saving grace. In many parts of Northeastern today, the diet consists of just meat and milk because no supply has come to those places in those 25 days. Is that the Kenya we want? Is that the Kenya we want? Is that how we should be living 60 years after independence? I think those who are in power need to rise up to the fact that it cannot be business as usual. And I'll tell the Somali community who are living in the Northeast, if by mid next year you do not see any movement on the road that would link Garissa to Mandera, if you do not see any sign of contractors on the ground, on any work going on, I think it's time we took matters into our own hands, held fundraisings, and built our own roads. And I will say that in Somali.